How often do you think about money and the impact it has on your life? It's a question that may well linger in your mind more often than you realize. Money, often viewed simply as a tool for transactions, is far more powerful in its psychological impact. It's an influential factor that can shape behaviors, craft mindsets, and drive decisions. Consider how the prospect of earning more can push us to work harder, or how the fear of financial instability can keep us awake at night. Even our self-perceptions can be swayed by our monetary status. The influence of money stretches beyond the physical realm, deeply embedding itself into our psychology. Whether it's the joy of a hard-earned paycheck, the anxiety of mounting bills, or the satisfaction of a wise investment, money has a profound psychological power. It can stir emotions, motivate actions, and shape our lives in ways we seldom recognize. Money indeed holds an immense psychological power that molds our behaviors and decisions. Welcome back to the Move channel, your ultimate source of tips and inspiration for living a joyful and prosperous life. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. What drives you to wake up every morning and go to work? For many of us, the answer to that question is simple: money. It's a primary motivator that plays a powerful role in our lives, often influencing our career choices, personal drive, and work ethics. Money, in its essence, is a tool. A tool we use to provide for our basic needs, to attain a certain lifestyle, and to achieve our dreams. But it's also more than that. It's a motivator that can push us to strive for more, to reach for the stars, and to overcome challenges. Think about it. How many times have you taken on a job or a project primarily because of the financial reward that comes with it? How often have you pushed yourself to work harder, to put in more hours just to secure that promotion or that raise? That's money acting as a motivator. But it's not just about the money itself. It's also about what money represents: success, achievement, security. When we see a high-paying job or a lucrative business opportunity, we don't just see dollar signs. We see a chance to prove ourselves, to make a difference, to create a better life. So while money may not be the only thing that motivates us, it certainly plays a big part. It fuels our ambitions, shapes our decisions, and sets the pace of our lives. Whether we realize it or not, money often dictates the path we choose to walk on. Money, acting as a motivator, influences our career choices and work ethics. Does money bring happiness? A question as old as the concept of money itself. Let's delve into this intriguing topic. First off, it's important to understand that money does play a significant role in our happiness, but only up to a point. Think of it this way: if you're struggling to make ends meet, money can alleviate those stresses, making room for more joy in your life. It allows for basic needs like food, shelter, healthcare, and education, which are fundamental to our well-being. Hence, having enough money to cover these necessities does bring a sense of happiness. But what happens when we move beyond the basics? Do the extra zeros in your bank account translate to more smiles and laughter? Interestingly, the correlation between money and happiness begins to weaken. Why might this be the case? Well, as human beings, we have a tendency to adapt to our changing circumstances. This phenomenon, known as the hedonic treadmill, suggests that while a sudden influx of wealth may bring temporary joy, we soon return to our baseline level of happiness as we adapt to our new financial status. Moreover, beyond a certain point, money can complicate life, bringing with it added stress and responsibility. The pursuit of more money can also overshadow other aspects of life that bring us happiness, such as relationships, hobbies, and personal growth. So, the answer to our initial question isn't a simple yes or no. Money, to an extent, does bring happiness, but it's not a direct correlation. Does thinking about money stress you out? It's a question that resonates with many of us. Money, the mere thought of it, has the potential to induce profound stress. This stress is often a byproduct of financial instability, which can leave us feeling like we're walking a tightrope, balancing precariously between security and disaster. Money, in many ways, is the fuel that powers our lives. It allows us to put food on the table, maintain a roof over our heads, and keep the lights on. When these basic needs are threatened due to financial instability, it's no surprise that our stress levels can skyrocket. But it's not just about meeting basic needs. There's also the stress associated with the desire for financial success. The pressure to succeed, to keep up, to not fall behind can be just as stressful. Financial stress doesn't discriminate. It affects those struggling to make ends meet just as it does those striving for the next level of financial success. And let's not forget the mental health implications. Chronic stress, including that triggered by financial worries, can lead to a host of mental health issues, including anxiety and depression. It's a vicious cycle. Financial stress leads to mental stress, which in turn can lead to more financial stress. Financial stress can significantly affect our mental health. It's a sobering thought, but one that underscores the importance of financial stability and the need for proactive financial management. How does money influence your social status? It's a question that nudges at our subconscious, shaping our daily interactions and life choices. You see, money in many societies is a significant determinant of social status. It can provide access to certain circles, opportunities, and even influence the perception others have of us. When we think about it, isn't it peculiar how we're often judged by the car we drive, the neighborhood we live in, or the brands that adorn our bodies? And let's not forget the subtle yet profound impact on our personal decisions. We may choose a particular career, not out of passion, but because it promises a certain financial outcome. We may alter our behaviors, adopt new hobbies, or even change our circle of friends to align with a perceived higher social standing. Money's role in our social status is undeniable. It's a silent puppeteer, pulling on the strings of our behaviors and decisions. Money can often dictate our social standing, affecting our behaviors and decisions. Do you measure your worth by your wealth? This question might seem straightforward, but it's one that many of us grapple with, often without even realizing it. In a world where success is often equated with financial prosperity, it's easy to fall into the trap of measuring our worth by our wealth. But let's remember, this practice is unhealthy. Why? Because it equates our human value with something that is inherently unstable and temporary: money. When we tie our self-worth to our net worth, we're setting ourselves up for a roller coaster of emotions. If our financial status dips, so does our self-esteem. If it soars, we may feel on top of the world. But is that really a healthy way to live? Instead, we should recognize that our personal value is separate from our financial status. Our worth is not determined by our bank balance, the car we drive, or the size of our house. It is defined by our character, our actions, our contributions to society, and the love and kindness we share with others. Each one of us is unique, with our own set of skills, talents, and experiences. These are the things that truly define us, not the amount of money we have in our bank account. So let's shift our perspective. Let's stop valuing ourselves based on our wealth and start recognizing our intrinsic worth. Our self-worth should never be tied to our financial status. What does financial freedom mean to you? Is it a life where you don't have to worry about bills? Or perhaps it's the ability to take a vacation whenever you feel like it. Regardless of how you define it, financial freedom is a universal aspiration. Financial freedom is not about being rich. It's about having control over your finances. It's about knowing that you have enough savings to cover your living expenses, and that you can make choices that enable you to enjoy your life. But let's dig a bit deeper. Why do we yearn for financial freedom? It's simple. It's because of the sense of security and the peace of mind it brings. It's the knowledge that we have a safety net in times of financial uncertainties. This sense of security, in turn, has a profound effect on our psychological well-being. It reduces stress, anxiety, and the fear of the unknown. The pursuit of financial freedom also influences our behaviors and decisions. It encourages us to be disciplined, to save, to invest, and to be mindful of our spending habits. It teaches us the value of hard work and the importance of living within our means. It prompts us to set financial goals and to make plans to achieve them. It makes us realize that instant gratification is temporary, but financial security lasts. However, the pursuit of financial freedom should not be an obsession. It should not lead to neglecting the present in favor of the future. It's essential to strike a balance between enjoying the present and preparing for the future. After all, life is not just about accumulating wealth, it's about living it to the fullest. In conclusion, financial freedom is more than just having money. It's about being in control of your finances, having a sense of security, and being able to make choices that allow you to enjoy life. It's about the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're prepared for financial uncertainties. The pursuit of financial freedom greatly influences our behaviors, decisions, and overall psychological well-being. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the psychology of money. We've explored how money can act as a motivator, influence happiness, induce stress, and shape social status and self-worth. We've also delved deeply into the concept of financial freedom and how it impacts our lives. Your time and attention have been invaluable, and we hope that these insights have shed some light on your own relationship with money. Now, as we prepare to wrap up our discussion, we encourage you to take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself, how does money shape your life and decisions? Does it serve as a source of stress or a tool for freedom? Does it define your self-worth or merely enhance your quality of life? There are no right or wrong answers here. The goal is to foster awareness and understanding to help you make informed decisions and to create a balanced and fulfilling life. In conclusion, remember that money, in itself, is not the ultimate goal. It's the means to an end, a tool that can open doors and create opportunities. It's crucial to strike a balance between pursuing financial freedom and enjoying the present. After all, life is not just about accumulating wealth, but also about living it to the fullest. So, as you navigate your financial journey, keep these insights in mind and let them guide your actions and decisions. Once again, thank you for your time and attention. As we wrap up, here's a question for you to ponder. How does money shape your life and decisions?